crumbs. Bag it and bin it. Is that really too much to ask?
Any idea what time we're going to go to work today?
Oh, just give me another minute.
Joe was like that first day in nursery.
I'm not 4 years old. What, you want me to admit that I've got butterflies?
There's no need. There's no need. It's the same place, it's the same people.
Not quite.
Well, Anthony isn't back from holiday until tomorrow, so...
What about Sid?
Everything's going to be fine.
You're right. Butterflies are for wimps. Not that I've got any.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the surgery. Dun, dun, dun. Zara, 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 Zara.
Morning! Hi.
Hey.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You too.
Have you missed me?
Of course. We were just saying.
Yeah, the place has not been the same without you.
I'm just wondering how to celebrate your return. I was thinking a banner.
I thought a cake.
No. I thought a cake.
No, you didn't.
And in the end, you went with...
Couldn't make up our minds.
Good. Because the last thing I'd want is any type of a fuss.
Isn't that what I said?
Karen, I can't wait to catch up on all of the gossip.
Oh, right. I'll see what I can do.
Aisha, I am so looking forward to working with you again.
Yeah, me too.
Hasky. What have my days been like without the background hum of you ruminating about real ale and space opera?
Yeah, you say so.
I do. It is good to be back.
And the nausea?
Comes and goes.
But it's worse after treatment.
Much.
Yeah, okay. And the antiemetics aren't working anymore?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, I'll put a call through to your specialist and see if there's a different medication that we can try.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Any shrinkage in the tumour at all?
Hasn't got any bigger.
Well, that's good.
I'm done with being scared. Now I'm treating every day as a bonus.
Okay, so I'll see you same time next week. Bye then. Bye.
Good luck this afternoon. Okay, and remember, anything you need, you know where I am.
Thanks, Doctor.
Jake!
Aisha, oh, you're right.
Long time no see.
Friends, I see.
We went to school together.
His wife, Gabby, used to be one of my best mates.
Okay, well, I'll give you some space.
I've just had a patient cancel if you want to come through.
I should be getting off.
Oh, okay. How random is this? I'm seeing Gabby later. I'll tell her I saw you.
You know, I've got 5 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this way.
Oh, what you got there?
Nothing.
Oh, go and show me. Oh, doesn't he scrub up well?
This is a nice surprise.
What's that smell?
A little bird told me you were on a half day today. And I was owed some time in lieu, so I thought, what better way to spend it than in the company of my bride-to-be?
I've actually still got quite a lot to do here.
She finishes at 2.
Then we can have a late lunch.
I've already got plans for this afternoon.
Ah, I just thought it'd be a good opportunity for us to get to know each other better.
And maybe discuss your wedding plans?
Oh, OK. Go on then.
I shall return at 1400 hours.
When the back pain started, I thought I just pulled something. But then the stomach trouble. Dr. Granger referred me to a specialist and he confirmed it was pancreatic cancer.
I can't believe how calm you are. If it was me, I'd be stood in the middle of the street screaming about how unfair it is.
I did my share of shouting.
At least you're not going through it all alone, eh? Hey, remember that time I downed so much vodka I fell down the stairs and broke my leg? 6 weeks in plaster, and Gabs came every day after school and gave me all the gas. I know you're going through hell, but it must make it a bit easier having her there.
You can't tell you've seen me.
What?
I was never here.
She must know you're coming in. I don't get it.
She knows nothing. The chemo, my cancer, nothing.
Why?
Look, you can't tell her, right?
But Jacob
I've
can't.
got to go to St. Phil's. Chemo. Just promise me.
So how has your morning been?
Fine. I don't know what I was worried about. Sid.
Sorry. That's Carmichael.
Well, how have you been getting on?
Good, thank you.
We're okay, aren't we?
Yeah. Past is the past. Time for a fresh start. It's good to see you again, Zara.
Gabby.
Just in time.
Grab an end. The place is like a ghost town.
Because I've booked it. Private party.
What's the occasion?
Yeah? Stick that on.
Gabby, what's going on?
Isn't it obvious? I'm getting a divorce. And you're going to help me celebrate.
Here we are, Signora e Signora. The best table in the house.
This is lovely.
Now, all we need now is some music. Grazie, Tony.
Oh, you had this all planned?
Don't ever let it be said that Barry Bigelow isn't a true romantic.
What happened? You two were made for each other.
Yeah. Well, not soppy teenagers anymore, are we?
But celebrating the end of a marriage.
I want everyone to see that this is the beginning of a new chapter. I won't be pitied. I'm not going to let him do that to me.
So you're not divorcing Jake?
No. It was all his idea. I suppose his new hookup wanted me out of the way.
What do I go for? Pizza or pasta?
Are you lovebirds ready to order?
Oh, so much to choose from.
It's okay, I'll come back.
No, that won't be necessary. We will have the Sicilian sharing platter with a side order of rustic breads and a house salad.
A fine choice.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I thought that...
I haven't needed anybody to order food for me since I was about 10. We're going to be husband and wife, not invalid and carer.
I'll give you a minute.
Should have known there was something up. First he started locking his phone, then everything went quiet in the bedroom. Said he wasn't feeling well.
Did he say what was wrong with him?
Oh yeah, get this. Gallstones. I know. Pathetic, isn't it? I thought he'd have come up with something better. So I turned into paranoid, jealous cow, checking in for love bites, sniffing his shirts for perfume.
Did you find anything?
That's when he started disappearing. I'd get a text, sorry babe, got to work late again. Eventually, when I called his boss, he said he'd been clocking off at normal time.
And when you asked where he'd been?
Just blurted it out. It's over. I've met someone else.
Are you sure?
Knows how long he's been playing around. Maybe she wasn't the first.
Have you actually seen them together?
Why would I want to?
Are you sure she even exists?
He's left me everything in the divorce. Money, the house. Classic guilty conscience.
But 10 years, you can't just write that off.
Jake's history. I want to think about my future.
What if he came back? Said it had all been a mistake?
I'd probably be dumb enough to believe him.
Then isn't it worth one more try?
No way.
I just remembered.
Thought you had the afternoon off.
I won't be long.
Better not be. The girls will be here soon.
I'm sorry. It's just that this is all new to me. I've got to be carried away. Perhaps I want this too much. I never thought, never in a million years, that someone as beautiful as you would reciprocate my feelings. Please, can we start again?
I'm not going to take it back about ordering my own food.
No, of course not.
But the Sicilian sharing platter would be perfect.
Coming right up.
How could you be so cruel?
Seeing it in.
She's loved you since she was 15. And you told her there was another woman.
But I had to do something.
This?
I'm a coward, okay? It's taken everything I got just to hold it together. I couldn't do it if I had to worry about her as well.
She would have supported you.
I saw it with my uncle and auntie. She held his hand through the tests, the chemo. But as he got worse, the life was sucked out of her too. I couldn't put Gabby through that.
So you told her it was gallstones?
That explained my loss of appetite, the jaundice.
And what about this other woman?
I had to make her hate me.
But it hasn't worked. She still loves you.
Have you told her about the cancer?
I wanted to.
You can't. Look, be a friend, look after her. But she never knows the truth. All right?
Jade, Stace.
How you doing?
Get these on. Oh. Now we've got a party.
So how's little Joe?
Oh, he's fine. Being able to spend more time with him has really made a difference. His communication skills have come on leaps and bounds.
Oh, that's great.
So, what have I missed?
Well, I can't believe that Daniel hasn't kept you up to speed with all the goings on.
Well, only all the boring stuff, you know, minutes of the partners' meetings, that sort of thing.
Since when have you been interested in tittle-tattle?
I just don't like being kept out of the loop.
Well, I suppose the biggest thing is the wedding.
The wedding? What wedding?
Valerie.
What, to that poor Ashley creature?
Oh, no, he's long gone. Barry.
Bigelow. Well, please tell me this is a joke. Leatherbridge's dullest man.
Well, he's got a kind heart.
I think they're a good match.
This is an evolutionary disaster. Imagine if they breed. What sort of offspring will they produce? A cross between Tinky Winky and Deputy Dog.
Just remember, Valerie's not well. Maybe she wants to live life to the full.
Well, then you go skydiving. You get a tattoo. You do not marry Barry Bloody Bigelow.
We've got to get down to business.
Right.
Guest list. Who would you want to invite?
Can't say I've given you much thought. I mean, isn't this jumping the gun?
Well, it might be a bit soon, but clock's ticking. Might as well just get on with it.
Whatever you want, my darling, you shall have.
So, who would be on your side?
Well, I never knew me dad, and I'm not speaking to my mother at the moment.
Aunties, uncles, second cousins twice removed?
We Biglows aren't that prolific.
Like you, I haven't found it easy to make friends. Apart from my lovely colleagues at the mill, of course. So that's our guest list, then.
A handful of friends.
And the staff from the mill.
It's not the number that's important. It's what they're there to witness. The joining of two soulmates. Leave it with me. I'll sort out the register office.
Over my dead body? This is my dream. Every detail has got to be perfect.
Maybe I will get the other bottle.
Toast to freedom and getting rid of that useless cheat, Jake Ashby. Here you. Stop! We'll have a bit of fun.
Will you at least talk to Jake?
All I care. He can go to hell.
You've got to listen to me.
What should we drink to this time?
Gabby, Jake hasn't left you for another woman.
Why are you still standing up for him?
When he said he'd been working late, he was seeing a specialist, having treatment.
Oh, is that what you call it now? What time do you get off?
He hasn't got gallstones. He's got cancer.
I'm not sure our budget will stretch to a pumpkin coach.
But I've always wanted a horse-drawn carriage.
OK. With just the two horses.
And a castle.
What?
Oh, and we could have a magician doing tricks for the guests. And a harpist on the lawn. And, instead of a photographer, we could hire an artist who would capture the whole event in oils.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That is my perfect wedding.
You've, clearly put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, well, I have been planning it since I was 16. Of course, back then I was going to marry David Hasselhoff.
Duvets or blankets?
Duvets.
White or coloured toilet paper?
What have you got there?
This has been such a whirlwind romance that I've compiled a questionnaire
A questionnaire?
to help us get to know each other better.
Okay. Fire away.
Bye, Gabby. See ya. I don't understand. Why lie? Why divorce me? I would have stood by him.
He was worried you'd become his carer.
He can't even look after himself. If he gets a cold, he falls apart.
He didn't want you to have to watch him die.
And I'm supposed to what? Read about it in the paper? Get a text, Jake's dead. Hashtag sad face.
I think he hoped that by the time you found out the truth that you might have met someone else.
I never wanted anyone else. It's always been him.
I know.
What have I done?
Come in.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, take a seat. What's up?
I need to report something.
Okay.
2 friends, one's a patient, pancreatic cancer.
Jake Ashby?
I found out he hadn't told his wife.
Really?
In fact, he'd gone out of his way to push her as far away as possible.
Why?
He's half hero, half idiot. He didn't want her to waste her life nursing him.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I could see they were both in pain. That they needed each other.
Please don't tell me this is going where I think it is.
I know it was wrong, but what else could I do?
You told the wife.
Yes.
And Jake didn't give you permission, not even by inference.
He made it very clear that he didn't want her to be told.
Aisha!
I know. I've let myself down. I've let the practice down. I get it.
What, you thought that by reporting yourself you could mitigate the seriousness of the situation?
No. Well, not exactly.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to put a call through to Jake to see if he wants to take this any further.
And if he does?
Let's make the call first, shall we?
Can I get you anything else? Now.
Right. Moving on to breakfast. Brown bread or white?
Wholemeal.
Jam or marmalade?
Marmalade thick cup.
Good. Which side of the bed do you prefer?
Well, I don't think we need to go into so much detail, do we?
Preparation is the key to a successful operation.
What's this?
The key to my house. Our house. You'll need it when you're moving. I'll have everything ready. A larder stocked with thick-cut marmalade and wholemeal bread.
I don't even know where you live.
Brewer Street. Might be a little masculine in style, but we can redecorate. Turn my humble home into a palace fit for my princess.
Well, that's a very lovely gesture, but I'm not sure we should be thinking long term.
Yeah, I don't want you thinking like that.
Well, we've got to be realistic.
I am. I've already made arrangements to cash in my premium bonds, liquidate my ISA. I'll even sell my collection of British and Commonwealth commemorative coins.
You do that for me?
You're going to be my wife. And for every precious moment that we're blessed with, you will be looked after and cherished.
Before you say anything, just hear me out. You know Jake. You've seen for yourself how he's been struggling. I just wanted to help, to give him some hope.
By breaking one of our most fundamental rules.
I did the wrong thing, but for the right reason.
That's no excuse.
I know. And you're well within your right to sack me. Just say the words, and I'll pack my bags and I'll be gone by the end of the day. Or you could give me another chance.
How can we be sure that that was a one-off?
Breaking patient confidentiality. That scared me. I promise it won't happen again.
I've spoken to Jake.
And?
He doesn't want to take it any further. But that does not mean that you're off the hook.
Am I going to be suspended?
I'll have to refer that to the rest of the partners. But my recommendation will be that you get a written warning.
Which will go on my record.
Be under no illusions, Aisha. You're on the thinnest of thin ice.
You can't be here.
Did you think I couldn't handle it? I've always been the strong one, Jake.
I couldn't put you through this.
That wasn't your choice.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to do.
The treatment. It's gonna work. You're gonna be all right.
Could be one of the lucky ones. But realistically... Please, Cabby, just walk away. Don't look back.
Okay. I'll go. As soon as you tell me you don't love me.
So scared.
I'm here now.
Just the people I wanted to talk to.
Well, if it isn't the blushing bride-to-be.
Oh, well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, actually. Barry and I have been sorting out the guest list, and of course I want you all to be on it.
Well, I, for one, will be counting down the hours.
And I've seen the perfect hat.
Is there going to be a theme?
Oh, well, we hadn't discussed that.
Well, how about something Shakespearean? A Midsummer Night's Dream. You could go as Titania, all fairy dust and gossamer wings.
Oh, yes.
And who would make a better bottom than Barry Bigelow?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure Midsummer's quite right, it being a spring wedding, but you have given me food for thought.
Well, we would love to come to your wedding.
And me and Rob too.
Oh, good. Because it is going to be the best wedding Leatherbridge has ever seen.
Zara, good to see you again.
Ditto.
Won't get me on those computers. I know your game, playing silly beggars.
Valerie, you look wonderful.
No, I don't. Do I?
Families. A talent for self-destruction, bordering on genius.
I work in this department, damn it! Not one of your dribbling fools!